Welcome back to Coins X Tales. We're exploring rare Washington quarter dollar coins that have made people rich. Let's find out why you should never overlook these coins. Because who knows, a single coin could change your life. Don't miss this. Top 1. We're diving into a coin that almost everyone has seen, spent, or ignored without a second thought. The United States of America Washington quarter dollar from 1998 with the P mint mark. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary quarter you might get back as change, but for collectors and sharp-eyed coin lovers, this piece carries a story that makes it far more exciting than its face value. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, a place known for producing huge numbers of coins for everyday use. The obverse proudly features George Washington, a design that has become one of the most recognizable images in American coin history. But what makes the 1998 P quarter interesting is not just the design. It's what can go wrong during the minting process. Errors in condition are where the magic begins. Some of these quarters were struck with off-center designs, where part of Washington's portrait or the lettering is pushed toward the edge. Others show double die errors, where letters or numbers appear slightly doubled, creating a shadow-like effect that collectors hunt for. You can also find examples with die cracks, filled mint errors, or weak strikes where details are softer than normal. These mistakes may seem small, but in the world of coin collecting, tiny details can turn a common coin into a conversation piece. Condition plays a massive role too. Most 1998 P quarters were heavily circulated, scratched, and worn down over time. Finding one in brilliant uncirculated condition, with sharp details, clean fields, and original luster, is not as easy as it sounds. Coins that look almost untouched since the day they were minted attract serious attention from collectors who want quality over quantity. For coin lovers, this quarter is a reminder that rarity doesn't always mean old or gold. Sometimes rarity means survival in top condition or being born with a minting error that slipped past quality control. That's why checking your pocket change can still be exciting. A simple quarter could be the start of a collection or the discovery that sparks a lifelong hobby. So the next time you see a Washington quarter from 1998, don't rush to spend it. Look closely, tilt it under the light, study the details, and enjoy the thrill of the hunt. Coin collecting is not just about money. It's about history, curiosity, and the joy of finding something special where others see nothing. If you enjoyed this deep dive into everyday coins with hidden potential, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Drop a comment below and tell us if you've ever found an interesting quarter in your change. Thanks for watching and happy coin hunting.in. Real market value. A normal circulated example is usually worth only face value, while a high-grade uncirculated coin can be worth a few dollars. Coins with clear mint errors or exceptional condition have sold at auction for amounts ranging from several dollars to a surprising higher premium depending on rarity and demand. Top 2. We are taking a close look at a coin that many people have held in their hands without ever realizing its hidden collector appeal. The United States of America Washington quarter dollar from 1996 with the P mint mark. This is one of those coins that seems ordinary at first glance, but once you slow down and really study it, a completely different story begins to unfold. This quarter was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most important mints in U.S. history. By 1996, millions of Washington quarters were being produced for daily circulation, which is why most people assume they are all common. But coin collectors know a powerful secret. Rarity is not only about how many coins were made, it's about how many survived in top condition and how many left the mint with mistakes. The design itself is classic and iconic. George Washington's portrait on the front represents American history and leadership, while the eagle on the reverse gives this coin a strong, traditional look. But the real excitement begins when you examine the details closely. Many 1996 P quarters were struck quickly to meet demand, and that's when errors can slip through. Some collectors have discovered off-center strikes where the design is slightly pushed to one side. Others have found double die errors where the lettering or date appears doubled when viewed under magnification. There are also quarters with die cracks running through parts of the design, missing details, weak strikes, or unusual surface textures caused by worn or damaged dies. These errors may look small, but to collectors, they can mean the difference between a pocket coin and a valuable find. Condition is another huge factor. Most of these quarters were heavily used in circulation for years, picking up scratches, nicks, and wear. Finding a 1996 P quarter in brilliant uncirculated condition, with strong luster and sharp details, is far more difficult today than it was decades ago. Coins that look almost fresh from the mint attract strong interest from collectors who want quality examples for their collections. For coin lovers, this quarter is a perfect example of why checking your change still matters. You don't need ancient coins or precious metals to enjoy this hobby. Sometimes the most exciting discoveries come from everyday coins hiding in plain sight. The thrill of spotting an error or finding a high-grade example is what keeps collectors searching and learning. This coin also teaches an important lesson: value is created by demand, condition, and uniqueness. Even a modern coin can become desirable if it stands out from the rest. That's why experienced collectors always say, look closely, take your time, and never underestimate what you already have. If you're enjoying this journey into the world of US coins, make sure you stay connected. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future uploads. Share this video with a fellow coin lover, and let us know in the comments if you've ever found an interesting Washington quarter in your pocket change. Thanks for watching, and keep hunting for hidden treasures that earn real market value. A normal circulated 1996 P Washington quarter is usually worth face value. A well-preserved, uncirculated example can be worth a few dollars. Coins with clear mint errors or exceptional condition have reached higher amounts at auction, sometimes selling for several dollars to much more depending on the rarity and strength of the error. Top 3. We're uncovering a coin that might be hiding in your change: the 1997 D Mint Mark Washington quarter. At first glance, it looks just like any other quarter, but for coin collectors, this small piece of history can hold surprising value. Stick around, because by the end, you'll see why collectors love this coin and why it could be worth far more than its face value. The 1997 D Washington quarter was minted in Denver, proudly carrying the D Mint mark on the obverse, just below Washington's neck. While millions were produced, it's not just about numbers. The charm of this coin comes from the details, the condition, and the rare errors that make it stand out for collectors. One reason the 1997 D Mint Mark quarter is so interesting is its potential errors. Collectors hunt for coins with off-center strikes, double dies, and missing or weakly struck features. Even slight variations in the D Mint mark can add value. Some 1997 D quarters show die cracks, die chips, or small double strikes, making them highly sought after in auctions. These quirks are what transform an ordinary coin into a collector's treasure. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. A circulated 1997 D quarter may be worth its face value, but if it's uncirculated or in mint condition, the story changes. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in high grades have been known to sell at auctions for significantly higher prices. Proof-like or near-perfect coins often attract collectors who are willing to pay top dollar to complete their collections. For collectors, eye appeal matters too. Look closely at George Washington's profile, the eagle on the reverse, and the mint mark itself. Coins with clean, sharp details and strong strikes always attract more attention, especially at auctions. Even minor imperfections or unusual features can make a difference in the coin's market value. So, what is a 1997 D Mint Mark Washington quarter actually worth today? In the current market, a typical circulated coin is worth just its face value, about 25 cents in words. However, uncirculated coins graded in high condition can sell for around $5 to $20 in words, depending on the grade. Rare error coins, like double dies or missing clad layers, have been known to fetch hundreds of dollars in words at auction, especially when verified by professional grading services. If you're a collector or just starting your coin journey, this coin is a perfect example of how ordinary change can hide extraordinary value. And remember, the hunt is just as fun as the find. If you enjoyed exploring the 1997 D Washington quarter, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to never miss a coin treasure story. Drop a comment if you've ever found a rare quarter in your pocket, and don't forget to like this video if you want more coin value secrets revealed. Stay tuned for the next collectible adventure. You never know what coin could be worth a fortune next. Top 4. we explore a coin you might find in your pocket or piggy bank, the 1994 P Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar from the United States of America. On the surface, it looks like simple change, but once you start looking closely, this quarter hides secrets that every coin collector dreams about. From its history to rare quirks and minting surprises, today we're diving deep, and you'll want to watch very carefully because this coin story gets exciting. The 1994 P quarter was produced at the Philadelphia Mint in huge numbers, but that doesn't mean all of them are ordinary. What separates a common quarter from a collector favorite are the errors and rare variations that can make these pieces much more valuable than just 25 cents. Most people overlook these details when they spend or save these coins, but today you'll learn exactly what to look for. Coin Trackers +1. One of the most fascinating things about this coin is how many unique minting errors can occur. Some collectors hunt for double die obverse errors, where images on the front look doubled because of a misalignment during striking. Other errors include off-center strikes, missing or clipped clad layers, and wrong planchet accidents where the coin was struck on the wrong metal piece entirely. These aren't just tiny mistakes. They are the kind of rare finds that make numismatists go wild. Coin Identifier +1. Imagine finding a quarter where part of the eagle on the reverse doesn't line up, or Washington's profile seems shifted off to the side. Those off-center strikes and misaligned designs are exactly the type of coins that can reach surprising prices when sold at auctions or specialized collector sales. Old auction records and collector guides show that true error coins can command attention and bring premiums collectors dream of. Coin Identifier. Another big factor that influences value is condition. A quarter fresh from circulation, scratched, worn, and dull, is usually worth just face value. But when you find an uncirculated or gem-like example with deep luster and sharp detail, suddenly collectors start to pay attention. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC with high marks can bring significant sums because collectors know pristine examples will be the cornerstone of any strong collection. Coin Trackers. Whether you're new to coin collecting or you've been hunting rare pieces for years, the 1994 P Washington quarter is a perfect example of how ordinary coins can hide extraordinary stories. Every groove, every strike, and every tiny detail can change what this coin means to collectors and investors alike. If you're enjoying this deep dive into coin history and potential treasure, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss the next hidden coin secret. Drop a comment if you've ever found something unusual in your change, and make sure you like this video if you want more treasure hunter-style coin content. Now let's talk real current values for this coin in today's market, including auction results collectors pay attention to. Right now, in everyday circulation, a standard 1994 P Washington quarter is typically worth 25 cents in words to 75 cents in words if worn. In uncirculated condition with strong detail, it can sell for around $5 in words to about $20 in words on auction sites or dealer markets. Rare mint error examples like double dies, off-center strikes, or wrong planchet coins have been known to reach $75 in words up to $300 in words or even more at major auctions when certified and in great condition. Coin Identifier. That's it for today's coin adventure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more coin secrets. You never know what treasure might be hiding in your pocket change. Moneybag sparkles. Top 5. We are exploring the Washington quarter dollar with the Philadelphia P Mint Mark, a coin struck during one of the most important turning points in American coin history. At first look, everything seems familiar. The strong portrait of George Washington reflects tradition and stability, a design Americans trusted for decades. But by 1998, this classic quarter was reaching the final chapter of its long journey. Millions of these quarters were produced and released directly into circulation. They passed through stores, wallets, and machines for years. Because of this heavy use, most pieces today show wear, scratches, and dull surfaces. That is exactly why collectors look deeper at a 1998 P quarter that still carries bright mint luster, sharp lettering, and clean fields is far harder to find than most people expect. Survival is what creates interest, not just mintage numbers. During the fast minting process of the late 1990s, small mistakes occurred. Some coins were struck off-center, leaving blank metal visible along one side. These errors are instantly noticeable and highly collectible. Others show double details in the date or lettering, created by slight die movement during striking. These subtle varieties are prized by specialists who know exactly what to look for. Broad strike errors are also known, where the coin spreads wider than normal because the collar failed to hold it in place. These unusual shapes turn an everyday quarter into something unforgettable. Some examples even show weak strikes, missing fine detail in Washington's hair or facial features, silent evidence of high-speed mint production. Condition remains everything. A true mint state 1998 P quarter is surprisingly scarce today. High-grade coins with original shine are quickly taken by collectors when they appear. This coin is especially meaningful because it was minted just before the historic state quarter program began. It represents the end of the traditional Washington quarter era, a final breath before American coinage changed forever. Many people unknowingly spend history every single day, so next time a quarter rests in your palm, slow down. Turn it under the light. Examine the letters and edges. Sometimes value doesn't shout, it waits quietly. Now let's speak honestly about real market value. In uncirculated condition. The real market value is only slightly above face value. In uncirculated condition. Examples can be worth several dollars. High-grade certified coins have sold at auction for several tens of dollars depending on grade and eye appeal. Coins with strong mint errors have achieved auction values ranging from dozens of dollars and sometimes more when the error is clear and dramatic. That is why collectors never stop checking their change. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow coin lovers. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next hidden coin story. Because the next valuable coin could already be waiting in your pocket.